We're back with another one, guys. We're going to be doing an oil change on this Cat C13 A-Cert engine. But more importantly, we're going to be showing you why you should never buy this valve down here. That's what it's called right there, the Easy Oil Drain Valve. Okay, so guys who have seen some of my first videos and who are regular viewers are probably confused, because when I originally did my oil change video, shoot, this was several months ago, I was all about that drain valve down there. Definitely made life a lot easier. Made it to where I didn't spill oil all over the ground every time I changed oil. But here recently, I tried to open it up and the thing is completely broke. And the only thing you have between that valve and all the oil just coming out of your motor is this cap. The only way to tighten this cap is with pliers or vice grips. So you can't get a good grip on it like a regular drain plug. You can look on the other side of this truck. That's a regular drain plug. That's not. So let me go ahead and get my buckets and we'll show you what it does. Sometimes when you open that cap, all the oil just comes gushing out. Sometimes the valve is just completely closed. We'll see what happens. But I am very glad that I kept the original drain plug. I just felt like I was gonna need it. There it is. I guarantee you that thing at Cat is probably 70 bucks. And if you're curious on mine, what those part numbers were for that Easy valve, I got the receipt right here. I got it from Fleet Pride, but you can get it online too from like Rainey's, all kinds of websites. The part number for mine was EZ-205. That's for the actual drain valve. And then I had to get another one, EZ-L002, and that's for the L-shaped piece that turns it down. And the total price on those two was $64.56, which is way too much. And this is peace of mind right here. It's messy changing oil. This sucker won't come out though if you torque it down right. I'm going to go ahead and get my buckets here. I usually need 3 of them, because I don't want to fill them all the way to the top. That sucker holds 10 gallons. Each one of these is 5 gallons. So you want to get about 3 buckets. And if you guys were wondering, I'm going to take down that original video I put up, because I can't leave that up in good faith. Even though it's like my most popular video, it got like 1.7 thousand views, which is good for me. But I can't leave it up. I can't I can't advertise a product like that. That's just complete garbage. It shouldn't go out after not even making it a year. I got that thing November 27th, 2021. And I think today's date is October 30th, so 2022. We'll show you right here what it does. And I'm gonna do a separate video on how to do an oil change, because I don't want this thing in the video. This is a standalone video for how much of a piece of garbage this is. I mean, this thing could have completely just destroyed my engine. So I'm pretty pissed about how much of a piece of crap it is. So go ahead and loosen this cap. And let's just see. That's closed right there. You pull this down and then out, that's open. Should be nothing coming out. Okay, it's sealed. But look at this. This is supposed to open it. Nothing. See that ball valve right there? That's supposed to open when you turn this. It's doing absolutely nothing. So whenever I open this up, I had this motor overfilled with oil. I checked it whenever I just killed the motor. I shouldn't have done that, and I overfilled it. So anyway, I needed to drain out a little bit. So I was like, well, I'll just pop that cap loose, turn the valve. So I take the cap off. As soon as I take the cap off, boom, oil just comes flying out of this thing. So like I was saying, if this little cap had come off, my engine would have seized up. And you know, that's all that stands between you and
$40,000.
that. This thing it's flimsy. I don't know what it's made out of, probably aluminum. And like I was saying, you can't even get it very tight. I'm afraid to get it too tight, because then I'm afraid I wouldn't be able to get it back off. Don't buy this thing, guys, ever. Just stay with the regular drain valve. So now, to get this thing to drain, I'm either gonna have to try to pry this ball. I don't think I can. Or I'm probably just gonna have to turn this thing off of there. All right, we got it loose, which was a pain in the ass. God, I hate this thing. I was so high on this thing, and then this happens, and it's like, huh, it's a totally different story now, huh? All right, this thing is gonna come gushing out of here any moment. Oh, I hate changing oil on this thing, if I told you that. Oh, golly. Back to messy oil changes. Oh, aw. Thank you, wind. Really, that was completely unnecessary. I swear. Yep, this is making a mess. There's one bucket. Gonna have to get that kitty litter out, boys. And you know, the funny thing was, this truck only had 7,000 miles on this oil change, but I want to get this thing out of here. I don't trust it after what happened. That's the bucket. I got oil on my Prince shirt, boys. That's no bueno. All right, I'm getting out of here. Now it's time to put the real cap back in there. And you don't have to worry about this thing coming loose. Could tighten the piss out of this thing. That's peace of mind. When I say tighten the piss, I don't mean as tight as you can possibly get, but definitely tighter than this thing was on there. That's for sure. Well, that's it for this video. Do not buy this, guys. It is trash. Here's the elbow, a little turn down, and then the cap. Best place for this right there. All right, well, like I said, this video is just for the drain valve. I can't do an oil change video with that product in it, and I'm taking down the original one, putting back up a new one as soon as I do my next oil change, guys, because a lot of people seem to want to know how to do oil changes on their own trucks, because the shops, they really can't be trusted anymore. And there's no better peace of mind than doing something by yourself, and you know if something has gone wrong, it's you that did it. The only person you can be mad at is yourself. I guess that's it, guys. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll stay honest. That's what I do here.